David, you go. Which one you want? We got a lot.
Let's get Grinchy with it.
Yeah! Oh God, I can't wait. While I scroll up to my notes, I want to say, David, what is your thoughts before we even talk about the book? What are your thoughts on the cartoon? Because you were talking about it with me earlier, and you said it kind of holds in high regard as probably the best adaptation ever of Seussian lore.
Yeah, as far as Seuss film adaptations go, the OG cartoon movie of Grinch is great. The animation really just brings to life the original Grinch illustrations. The narration is great. And then of course you have that fire song.
Oh my God!
By
and
my
it fits
boy,
so well.
by my boy Thurl Ravenscroft.
That's such a badass name. I just can't get over it. And he's such a great singer, and it's also a perfect adaptation. It like adds just enough to make it iconic, and it also does a good adaptation where it, in addition, brings more life to it. All my notes say here, David, is easy S. That's all they say. Is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah, Grinch. I would have to
remember. This is the book.
Yeah. I would have to rate it either S or A. So I'll give you the final call.
I think. So this is like I read it right in the middle of all these other books. So I didn't read it the first thing or the last thing I read. I was very, very impressed from an adult's perspective of how good this book is and how good of a message it is, how good of a pacing it is. Everything just comes full circle. I think it's honestly, Dr. Seuss is like Magnum Opus, probably, arguably, like Screw Cat in the Hat. I think this is the one that really just cements him as cements in stone Zeus's Americanism and his place in American history. So let's put him in S.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see what else is in here. Let's go up here. I would put it.
Yeah, I would put it in the front. Put it in the front.
Yeah, let's put it in the front. It deserves it, man. It's that good. It's one of those. Okay, so David, when people talk about things that people hype up and they say they're some of the best stuff ever, people have described Hamilton, the musical, that way. And some people say that no matter how much you hype up that certain kind of media, there's certain kind of media out there that no matter how much you hype it up, it will meet your expectations and even surpass it. I think How the Grinch Stole Christmas is in that category.
Yes.
It is that good. Read it if you haven't, even if you're an adult.
Unlike Hamilton, which is not in that category as much as people want to say it is.
I would put it at a solid A, low A. High B. High B. We'll say high B. It's a fine musical. But David, you're not a musical guy, so I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it being a musical automatically
brings it down. Well,
and it being like so highly praised by insufferable idiots in the media kind of sours it for me. And also it's about the guy who invented the Federal Reserve.
So there's that.
In the gutter. But this is not a musicals about founding fathers tier list. So
yeah,
we should get back to Seuss.
Well, speaking of musicals,